What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our 13th episode of Running with Rabbit.
Episode 13.
Yeah.
I'm Sean.
I'm Devin. Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. There we
Say
go.
lucky. Someone say unlucky, but you know.
So, we've got a couple of few little things we'd like to talk about today. We had a viewer send in a request for a topic, and we've done some. That was 2 weeks ago, because we were gonna do that.
Yes, because we alluded to it last time.
Yes, but we said we were gonna do it right because it was asked by a viewer. And
You act like we don't do everything right.
Some of these episodes.
I think I do. I think I do damn near everything perfect though.
You do think that that's your narcissist coming out.
You know.
But we said we're going to sit down, do the research, get as much info as we could. Like always, I do mine last minute. Because if I don't, I'm going to forget it. I'll find really good stuff, and then I'll forget 97% of it.
That is a true statement. I did my research. It did not take me long to find the truth about it. Now, we're doing it a little bit different. I gave Sean the task of finding the conspiracy theory side of it.
And the sad reality is there's not a whole lot of true conspiracy theory about it.
Not a lot. What I was told about on this topic was they were told that by the nicest way. That's your phone.
Yep.
I was about to say, what the fuck is going on? But I was told by this person that it was, let's say a nice way to put it, a nutcase told them that it's made with lizard juice and whatnot. And it's controlling people's minds.
It originally started as lizard venom.
Yeah.
And then it was lizard juice.
Which I'm not going to get into that quite yet. I'll get into that towards the end, and I've got an idea of how this is going to go, and I'm going to love it.
But as for our first topic, I'll go ahead. I won't keep you in suspense because I've told you about this right before we opened. So there's a new gun I want.
You've had my attention.
I figured I would. Let me find the... This gun is manufactured by Phoenix Weaponry. I watched a video on Kentucky Ballistic.
Okay.
Post a video of this. Dude's phenomenal. He's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I own the caliber this gun is in. And you know how much I hate that gun. Or not hate, but...
4570?
Yes. The gun's name is Christine. It is a 4570 auto on an AR-10 platform.
I've seen those.
And I want one just to say I want it. Or just to say I have one. And then I looked up the MSRP on it.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what gun this is. Yeah, I got to looking at this one day.
This gun is $4,800. The weight, I just noticed the weight. The weight is insane because it's on par with my 308 AR-10. 9 pounds and 10 ounces.
Fuck that. That's way too light for that gun.
Yes. So...
Now, granted, that is without sights or anything.
Yeah, that's no mag. That is bare gun. You add I think it comes with 10 round mags. Typical AR-10.
That's a lot for a
9. Includes 2 9-round mags. So 9 plus 1 in the chamber, 10 rounds.
That's a lot for a 4570.
On a semi-auto platform. How long do you think it'll be before Kentucky puts a FRT in it? If he hasn't already.
I was about to say if he hasn't already.
I might message him on... just comment on his... Go back, find that video, comment and be like, put an FRT in it.
Put an FRT on it.
If he already hasn't done it.
Well, I mean, good thing about that one...
on the FRTs.
I think he's used some before. I have mixed thoughts on... I think they're great if they can be produced correctly. 90% of them that I've installed for people are pieces of shit because they'll go to the gun shows and buy the cheapest ones out there, and they break And
you don't buy the cheapest.
They suck for the most part.
I'm a heavy believer in you pay for what you get.
You do. You do.
You buy cheap, you get cheap. Now, granted, I have a while back I got in a very bad spurge of ordering stuff off of Temu.
A while back. This was last week.
No, that was spree number 2. Spree number 1 was way worse. I had I had a package like every other day.
Jesus.
But they have these little things you set like certain prizes you want, and you have to get on there and make like a $10, $20 purchase every day for like 10 days, and they'll give you free stuff, coupons, free randomized gifts, and then the gifts you selected. So yeah, 10 days straight, I was buying off of Temu, just package after package after package. It was quickly becoming an addiction almost. But yeah, like I said, I believe in you pay for what you get. At $4,800, this gun is going to be a very, very expensive
it's a range
hospital bill.
No.
Because I've already told you my fear of what's going to happen with my 4570. So the 4570 I have is a H&R.
H&R.
H&R. Wood stock, single shot break barrel.
Very light, so it
Very
kicks
light.
like a fucking mule.
Yeah, it kicks hard.
Not as bad as that 12 gauge I've got though.
Yeah, no, not as bad as your 12, but this gun still hammers back pretty good.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
the only scope I have to put on it is a 3x12x40 burst. And my biggest fear
is going to hold up to that recoil.
I don't either. I don't think the scope's going to stay sighted for that kind of recoil. B, that's a very large scope on a very small gun. A gun that you're shooting 60, 80 yards.
Yeah, it's a bush gun.
If that, like this is for close range for sure.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're shooting almost archery distance. A little bit further, just you have a lot more punch. Which I'm afraid I'm going to scope myself every time I shoot. And I'm a person that any gun I hold as tight as possible to keep from that punch. And I've only ever scoped myself one time. And granted, I know people are going to be like, oh, you're a lie. No, I was 13, 14, maybe 15. 243. That little youth rifle I got. I've had it since I was a kid. And one of the second or third times I shot it, and I didn't scope myself bad, but it was bad enough. It bruised my eye. It didn't cut me or nothing. I've seen, which I mean,
I've seen some hellacious ones.
The more you're around guns, the more you're gonna accidents gonna happen.
100%.
I know a man, used to work with him. He shoots competitive archery from time to time and skeet shooting.
I know a guy that shot a hole in the door.
Yeah, I know him too.
That's me.
Yeah. You have it framed in a little shadow box and everything.
Yeah, I have that bullet. I have that bullet.
And he scoped himself bad one day trying to sight on a gun, and it put a crescent moon scar on his forehead where he had to get stitches. But yeah, that AR-10 platform at 9 pounds 10 ounces is way too light.
Well, yes and no. I'd probably do it a little bit heavier because you got to think. You put a scope on it, you're adding weight. Those rounds, that's going to add a lot of weight too.
Because I think the lowest 4570 goes are 300 grain.
I think there's a few higher ones.
Well, no, I'm saying that's the lowest.
Oh, the lowest. Yeah, roundabout.
I haven't found
you can probably get
below
some
3.
lighter. You can probably get some lighter loads, but that one wouldn't be too bad, considering it's gas operated. So that takes a lot of the recoil out.
Fair.
And if you put a can on it and that brake that comes on it,
that's
already,
a massive brake.
That's going to help a lot. That's like that's what I tell people with like Barrett's. That is the same way. If you take that brake off, you're going to feel every bit of that recoil.
Yeah, for sure.
That brake takes a lot of that recoil.
I love a Barrett. I know you said you never own one. I have no need for a Barrett, but it's always been a gun that I'm like, I want to own just to say I own it.
Yeah, they're really cool. The recoil impulse is fairly similar to a 12 gauge. It's not terrible, but I mean the gun's like 30 pounds.
Yeah,
I mean
it's a heavy gun.
with the reciprocating barrel as well. So I mean that takes a lot of recoil out.
I saw something a while back. I should have saved the video or sent it to you. They made a specialized can for a Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
It knocks the recoil down to about the same as a 22.
I've seen those.
I'm talking. This guy's up here getting ready to shoot it, and he's like, he's literally saying, "I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death." And when it punches, it does nothing. But anyways, back to that 45-70. Like I said, I watched Kentucky Ballistic shoot it. And he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And this thing's just like jamming his shoulder back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I'm a definitely hurt myself with that.
Yeah, my 45-70 I want is the Bond Arms 45-70.
Don't know if I've seen
I would hate to own. I wouldn't want to own it. I do want to shoot it.
That one. I do know what you're talking about now.
That's small.
Yes. Yeah.
No, the barrel's the length of the bullet.
Never in a million years.
I'd like to shoot it.
If you own one, I still would not shoot it.
But I mean, that's the front of the gun.
I mean, that's cool.
That's really cool.
That is really cool. I'm still not shooting it.
You wouldn't shoot it?
Nope.
If I showed up with it, you wouldn't shoot it?
Nope. I like my wrist where they sit.
You'd see him like, hey, let me shoot it one time. You would. I think you would break. You know what? I do want to shoot it one time. Would you have regrets after?
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely, you're going to have regrets. But
I would truly regret to.
I think it'd be fun.
No, if like it wasn't yours, someone loaned it to you or something, and you had one time use, could just get it, fire like 5 rounds out of it, had to take it back to them. And I didn't shoot it, I'd probably regret not shooting it just to say I shot one.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it'd take a lot of convincing for me to actually shoot it. But yeah, that was my little hidden topic I wanted to bring up to you. I figured you being you had already seen it or heard of it.
I've heard of that one.
But yeah.
But yeah, those are cool. I had one guy want me to build him one. I'm like, that's proprietary. You got to go through that company.
Yeah, you're not just building that.
Mm-mm. There is just too many proprietary parts and stuff. You probably could, but it'd be expensive as shit to build one. You might as well buy it.
Yeah, I was about to say, even at $4,800, you'd still probably come out cheaper buying it directly from that company.
You would, 100%. Just with how hard it is to get barrels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And BCGs.
So, I will let you... Or do you want me to bring up the conspiracy theory side of this
You
first?
bring up the conspiracy theory. So, backstory to this, what we were told was that GLP-1 drugs such as Ozempic, Mounjaro, I think is the other one. There's a handful of them now. There's
so many, it's not even funny.
Yeah, and I have my own thoughts on them, and I'll get into that later. But we were told that it contains lizard juice, which was fucking hilarious to me when I first heard this.
It's not like lizard juice is what you're thinking, like your random outside lizards or something of that sort.
But what I was told was that's how they control people is with the lizard juice, which I don't know of any lizard out there that can control minds with its venom.
No. Like I said earlier, that was what we were initially told was it was lizard venom from lizard people. Because Devin still has not brought that up.
Oh, yeah, it was the lizard people.
Because I know people are... Yeah. One little viewer is probably like, what lizards are they talking about? It's not actual lizards. It's supposed lizard people. So that is why we have a fact side of this and a conspiracy theory to this side. I'm trying to find the exact thing I was looking for. I'm on the wrong one. Maybe not. I don't remember.
But when I was told about this, I was like, yeah, that's definitely an episode. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, when we first were told this, it was.
Then I brought it up to Sean that day, and he was like, yeah, that's our next episode.
Yeah. So, and this is what throws me, and this is why I was telling you earlier the math didn't math.
Mm-hmm.
I found something that said the original conspiracy theory. Here it goes. The lizard people conspiracy theory claims that shape-shifting reptilian extraterrestrial humanoids secretly control Earth by taking on human form and holding high-level positions in politics, banking, and entertainment.
Mark Zuckerberg.
He's actually released a video stating that he is not a lizard person.
Sounds like a lizard person to me. That's what a lizard person would say.
But it says it was popularized. Okay, that's where I was wrong. I thought that it said this is where it originated. But it was popularized by British conspiracy theorist David Icke. I think that's how that's pronounced.
David Icke?
Yeah. In the late 1990s. Well, one of the biggest stories I've heard time and time again on this topic was some form of, I think he was a geologist or something to do with like a mining engineer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He had developed this underground X-ray technology. Apparently it was during the Great Depression in 1933. Where's his name? George Warren Shufelt was in Los Angeles and Fort something Hill. Maybe I'll say it right here shortly. I had like all the sections I was trying to look into, like there.
Mm-hmm. That's why I like my computer. I can kind of cheat. I can have everything here.
I just got a text said no sooner than he said Mark Zuckerberg. One of our viewers' sound cut out.
I fucking knew it. Maybe he's not a lizard person, but he's a robot.
Yeah,
It's gotta be.
We might be getting if this episode.
I love Sweet Baby Ray's.
If this episode does not get uploaded or y'all never hear from us again, just know.
Netanyahu is a lizard person.
Hey, Missy, like, did they get y'all that quick?
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say anything about what I just said.
Oh, what did you say? I
said Netanyahu is a lizard person.
Oh gosh. Trying to make sure we still have sound.
No, obviously we have sound.
Oh, I wasn't sure because our viewer was was messaging me, and then he left. Apparently, I said he was just texting me. Maybe they got him.
Maybe they did. See if he's still got sound.
That's what I texted him. I was like, "Do we still have sound or no?" I mean, we ought to. Lights are on. Mics work on the screen over there.
Yeah, everything's seeming like it's.
Yeah, everything
right.
should be working fine.
I would say call him, but I don't know if he's gonna say anything like crazier than I would say.
He shouldn't. Yeah, let me give him a call real fast.
We have a special guest on the podcast.
Special phone call. I can't hear anything. Let me get off and get back on and see if it fixes it.
And it might be a problem on his side.
Hopefully we still have sound.
Yeah, anybody in chat, let us know if we still have sound.
Yeah, shoot us a text in chat and say whether you can hear us, yay, nay, nothing. Well, if they can't hear us, they're not going to hear us say that.
But if they don't respond, then we know that there's something fucked up.
Yeah. We may have got permanently muted.
Maybe.
Way to go, Devin.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Can I fuck with this?
Way to go, Devin.
We still have sound.
Okay,
I can check it here. I forgot about that.
We're stupid. We still don't know what we're doing.
We're a little retarded.
Okay, so yeah, it was Fort Moore Hill is where he drilled. Apparently he drilled like 200 feet down and put his X-ray scope in there and found these massive catacomb tunnels with all kinds of golds and treasures under like downtown Los Angeles. And like there's even a map of like the tunnels and stuff that they found.
I have a new theory. Continue.
Uh-oh. But what kills me is like that's all you ever hear about. Supposedly he went somewhere in Texas and talked with this old Indian chief, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's the lizard people." Well, and what else I watched? They weren't lizard people, is what everybody else is describing. Shape-shifting humanoid extraterrestrials. They were people, but they worshipped a lizard. Their so-called god was a lizard, and that's when they were referred to as the lizard people.
What kind of lizard? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea.
It's like, you know, like, is it like a normal, like, gecko? Or is it like big lizard, like dinosaur?
That, like I said, they never described that in anything I saw in a couple of the videos I watched and some of the other pages I read on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like it literally, everything stops there. Supposedly the government shut him down, and I don't see the government shutting him down, especially when a man says he found gold, because our government is greedy.
Right. Which adds to the fact they might be lizards. This is what I thought of when you told me that. You know how dragons love hoarding gold?
Yes.
Dragons are essentially like big lizards.
Essentially, yeah.
All these rich people in power, they like to hoard wealth. Are they dragons? They're dragon people.
Dragon people. Jesus. Oh, man.
Yeah. I think that makes a little sense.
I mean, I see where you're getting at. I see where you're getting at.
Yeah, we have dragon people controlling us.
And I mean, depending on how far down that rabbit hole you run, not all dragons hoard the same thing.
True.
Some of them hoard people. Some of them hoard rocks.
Epstein hoarded people.
Yeah, that's where I was going to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Netanyahu's
hoarding land.
Maybe look back to an older episode. Why don't we just randomly shove a bunch of cheese into a giant cave?
They're hoarding the fucking cheese.
So I don't know how much you know of D&D.
I dated a chick that was into it a good bit. I don't know hardly anything about it. I know they made a movie.
Yeah, they made a movie on it. I've never participated in it.
Oh no, foot sniffer spec.
Not foot sniffer. We are talking about lizard people, foot sniffer. Glad you finally made it back.
The elusive foot sniffer.
I'm so angry with him. I can't believe I didn't find out who it was until 2 weeks later. Oh, I cussed you so hard in that last episode when I figured it out. But welcome back, bud. Shoot, lost my train of thought.
We talked about the cheesecakes for a second.
Oh yeah. Oh, D&D.
Oh yeah, that.
So, I come across random stuff from time to time. Angry with me. Apparently, something a lot of D&D characters or players do is instead of participating in their main storyline like they're supposed to, they'll just do random stuff. Well, a very popular thing to do is
so kind of like us.
Kind of.
Okay.
A very popular thing they like to do is steal all the cheese wheels in the town that they're in.
I did that in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense if our government or lizard people were, aka as you deem them, dragon people. And there's one particular individual that loves cheese, and so he hoarded his cheese and therefore made the cheesecakes.
That makes a lot of sense. They do be hoarding a lot of different things.
We have jumped back to multiple episodes tonight.
We have. I mean, even the episode about how the T-Rex was a dragon.
Yeah. I forgot. We said we were going to dig into that one and never did. We've really got to sit down one day and go back and make notes of the videos of future topics that we've never alluded back to. Because there's a lot.
Well, we have the attention span of a squirrel.
You're giving us a little much there. You're giving us a little much there, bud. No, to answer your question, Foot Sniffer, because I knew who it was on the trip when you first appeared. Then, to anybody else that may be watching that doesn't know, we done an episode on my bachelor trip, and a lot of the guys thought it would be funny to make quick Twitch accounts, jump in our live, and just comment random things. Foot Sniffer being one of them.
The main one.
The main one. Yeah. So I called him out on it. He denied it time and time again. And I just, to continue on with the episode, I moved past it, left it be. And apparently I was out of the room doing something else whenever he came forward and admitted to being a Foot Sniffer. So for 2 weeks, I still wasn't 100% sure of who he was. Turns out, it was my own younger brother, the dirty rascal. So yeah, in the last episode that you didn't watch, I cursed you because I found out who you actually were.
Yeah, we brought in a whole witch and everything. Actually did a curse.
I'm going to contact Danhausen from WWE to put a curse on you. There's people that's wanting to cancel him right now.
Really?
There's people that feel like he is a waste of WWE's money and time, and he's just too goofy and ignorant to continue with.
It's the WWE. It's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
That's kind of the charm with it.
I know good and well that's not Austin.
I didn't think it was.
You told me it was Tristan.
I thought it was Tristan. Now I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Every now and again, I'm wrong.
I'm glad that's on video. I'm so glad that's on video.
I'll edit that out.
I was about, no.
I'll edit that out.
Don't you dare.
It's going to be a bleep, just a really long bleep.
No.
I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out.
No. Raw footage, no editing.
We have to edit. But back to the lizard people, and how it pertains to the GLP-1 drugs and whatnot. So, was that all the conspiracy theory you kind of found on that?
Really and truly, yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, besides your basic info of, there was one, supposedly, Justin Bieber is a lizard person, and he shifted into his, like, halfway shifted into his true lizard form in front of like 100 people. Everybody that videoed it was forced to delete the videos, sign NDAs, and all kinds of stuff.
I've seen that.
And I'm like, okay, if 100 people done this or saw this, that would have been all over social media for weeks.
Unless he uses lizard venom.
Uses lizard venom
to like control them, because apparently lizards can do that.
Apparently so.
Yeah, but back to how this pertains to the GLP-1 shots and whatnot.
Even Foot Sniffer knows they've already saved you. Foot Sniffer, send me that clip.
It's AI. It's AI generated. But it comes from the Gila monster. So what it does is the Gila monster produces a venom in its prey that enlarges the pancreas. Well, the pancreas is in charge of regulating insulin. Well, it was overproducing insulin. For people who can't produce insulin like normal, they need these GLP-1 shots. They found a peptide in the lizard venom and kind of made that into Mounjaro, Ozempic, all these other shots.
So it does come from lizard venom?
It does.
Oh.
Yes, it does. It 100% does come from lizard venom.
So,
but no lizard venom, the nutcase is not right. Let's
They're
get
not
that
right,
straight.
but they weren't far off from the hit.
They were far off by saying it's controlling people's minds.
Well, yes, but they were right in the aspect of it does come from lizard venom.
Yeah.
Just their cuckoo mind
but
was...
that's the thing is like this has been all over the place. It's readily available information. It took me 5 seconds to find out from an 11-year-old video on YouTube.
Jeez.
Yes. That was my source. An 11-year-old video on YouTube that was 5 minutes long. This took no effort into finding.
So I spent more time and more effort.
That's why I laughed when I was talking to you about this the other day. Because I was like, I found all the evidence.
Like I said, because I going through, which granted I didn't look up the conspiracy theory for the GL1P shots.
I did. I could not find it.
And
I think this is something that they made up in their head.
General lizard people conspiracy theory, and that's all I found. It was not a whole lot of information. And there was one I did see a video on TikTok. These two guys were doing a podcast, and one guy had his face covered like he was trying to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was talking about apparently they've been around for thousands of years. They used to be overlords. They retreated and hid in caves whenever mankind rose up because they were tired of being slaves, and they'd come back and retake over later on.
It's the Anunnaki.
Yes, that is exactly what he called them.
That fucking shit.
That is exactly what he called them. I forgot about that.
That humans are not the real... We don't come from Earth. We come from a different planet.
Yes. I seen one about that.
Planet Earn. That's what it was.
That we've been at war with these creatures for forever. We've beat them back to here, and this is like the only place where they're... And that's when they hide and shapeshift.
The Anunnaki are the true rulers of Earth.
But
if anyone genuinely believes that, please...
we are live. Do not say nothing bad.
I'm not going to say anything bad. But you can like remove from the planet. That's fine to say. That could mean go to the moon.
Speaking of the moon, insane.
It's fake.
Same.
The moon landing was fake.
We've already discussed that.
We can discuss it again.
Let me get my point across. Speaking of that. In that same video, he didn't go in depth into it. He was like, we'll talk about that later. And, of course, it's on TikTok. It's like a 2-minute video. So I never got to that part.
Yeah, there's a part 17 somewhere.
For sure. Or there's like a 3-hour-long video on YouTube, and it takes 2 minutes for him to talk about this section.
Yeah.
But apparently not only did they retreat into caves, they retreated and hid inside the moon.
They hid inside of the moon?
They hid inside the moon.
Oh, they hid inside. So there's a hollow moon theory now?
Apparently.
I thought they hid inside the Earth because the Earth was hollow.
Like I said, he mentioned that they hid inside caves in the Earth. He never really called it the hollow Earth theory, but I know what you're getting at.
Mm.
But he also said that, or they retreated back and hid inside the moon.
How'd they get to the moon?
Don't ask me these questions.
You know what? If they're lizard people, they like some lizards, they can fly because they're like dragons. They flew up to the moon. Dinosaurs are on the moon. They're not here. They didn't go extinct. They went into hiding on the moon. That's why we haven't been back. We got scared of the dinosaurs. That's why we're skipping the moon, going straight to Mars.
I hate you so much.
Elon did this. Elon's just trying to get back home. He's just trying to get back home to his lizard friends.
But yeah, besides
it's like elaborate Home Alone.
Random
lizards.
People's eyes shifting awkwardly or going from like round pupils to slits like lizards.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the real conspiracy there is. There is no major backing, major following to this.
Mm-mm. That's funny.
I did see a statistic that 4%, about 4% of Americans do believe lizard people exist.
That doesn't sound like a lot, but knowing how many people
Yes.
4% is, that's concerning that it's over a full percent.
Yeah, for sure.
That's... We need better school funding. We do. We need better school
I don't think
funding.
it's...
It needs to go to different things. We need a new football field. No, we need to teach people things. Please, for the love of God.
Figure out yes, our school systems are failing us.
There are dinosaurs in the ocean, yes. Continue.
Shoot.
Our school systems are failing us.
Yes, that they are. But I don't think it's just the school systems.
Mm-mm.
Home raisings are very important. And granted, me and you get off onto some wild topics. We've mentioned a bunch on here, and there's a lot that we said before we ever started the podcast that are odd. But I know deep down, neither one of us believe 97% of the shit we talk about.
Speak for yourself. No, but there's a lot that I don't. I like to talk about all of them.
We like to talk about them because they are very interesting topics. They're very peculiar people that do believe that a lot of this is true. A lot of this is real.
Right. There's a few of them I believe. No, I don't know if I believe in the lizard people. That one's a little out there. Definitely the moon landing. We didn't get on that.
I think we had a whole episode on
We had a whole episode about the moon landing. I think. I could be wrong.
No. I think we did. I think that was the episode somebody forgot to plug in the mics. Because it was a really good episode.
Is it that one or the video was choppy?
Maybe.
It was one of those.
No, the video that was choppy was whenever you blind.
And we're back.
Oh,
yeah, we're back
okay,
now.
Yep,
we had a commercial break.
Yeah, call it what you want.
It was a commercial break. It was whatever ads were playing. There was no ads. I was thinking of something clever, but I couldn't think of anything that would actually sponsor this. Maybe like a mental institution. Which brings me back to your point before we got interrupted by the lizard people and the robot government, where the mental institution is where Helen Keller should have been, not in a fucking plane or writing 14 books.
Not this again.
She didn't do that. I'm making a stance.
After we had a discussion about it later on, that was the bad part. Like, the best part of that entire conversation happened after the cameras quit rolling. We discussed it because I finally figured out your actual issue with Helen Keller. It's not with Helen Keller. It was with the doctor.
Ann Sullivan, yeah.
Ann Sullivan.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we've already discussed this multiple times.
Probably,
because
but I mean, more people need to know about it.
Constantly bring this back up.
I do.
Like, I need you to find another topic to upset.
You told me I couldn't talk about the other one.
We'll discuss that when we're off because I don't know what you're talking about.
That one.
No, we can talk about it one day.
Okay, cool.
We will do that on the next go.
I love it.
Sawyer, what's Sawyer say?
Transformers would probably sponsor. I don't know. Michael Bay, is he still doing the Transformers movies?
I don't know who's doing those now.
I don't know. I enjoyed the Michael Bay ones. Those are pretty fun. They got goofy, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, they got a little wild out there.
They were wild.
Oh, So that's...
It was on the Badger
Yep,
Cup.
okay.
The one that got cut.
Yeah. We still never uploaded that. We've got to... We're going to turn that one into
TikTok
shorts.
clips.
Yeah, TikTok clips. And that's actually my responsibility, and I have failed miserably.
Damn it.
I stay letting us down. I know, I'm horrible. But yeah, that's where Devin's real issue lies.
Well, I mean, I just don't like that she lied.
Because that is a topic that has been reproduced multiple times, or a test that has been redone multiple times and has never been successful.
Well, I mean, you can't reproduce it. I mean, you can produce it, but you can't get the same results.
Yeah.
You're just not. Because a blind, deaf, mute person can't fly a plane or write multiple books or learn languages. They just can't. That's not saying that they're less than people. But I think if you use their disabilities for financial and political gain, it makes you less of a person.
Yeah. At that point, you're... What's the term? God, I hate big words. You're exploiting someone, a crippled, for your own wealth and gain.
You are.
Kind of like what I'm doing right here.
No, we're both mentally handicapped. So I mean,
Speak for yourself.
Speak for myself. I think we're both mentally handicapped. You more so than me.
Whoa. No. You were definitely...
I have like hyper sanity. I'm like more sane than everybody else.
No.
So it's perceived me being crazy when I'm not. Will there be an episode of my identity? I can't talk today. If my identity is ever figured out.
If you come forward, we'll have a special and put you dead center of the podcast.
It's not anybody who we're thinking of. It's somebody random. It's genuinely somebody
If
random.
it's somebody random, I'd flip.
It'd be hilarious.
I'd flip.
I'd love that. That'd be hilarious.
That would be phenomenal. I'd die if that come out to be.
That'd be great.
Somebody random.
That'd be great. But no, we had some other topics we wanted to talk about after the lizard people. I've been like really big into like speaking about piracy, not like water piracy, but you know, like movies and things.
Like burning.
I think that's a net positive with like how things are going. This is not legal advice. Don't take anything for what I'm saying. Because I don't think I can legally tell anybody like, yeah, you should pirate movies.
Yeah, no, you do that. You're definitely...
It is a federal crime, but I do think with like how things have been going, like especially with Sony, with them wanting to take out physical media from their PlayStation platforms. If buying is not owning, then piracy shouldn't be a crime.
Pretty much.
Right. Because if you purchase let's say GTA 6, for example, because that's the biggest one. If that's not a physical copy and you have to download it as a file on wherever you're playing it from, they can just rip that file from you for whatever reason.
Essentially, yeah.
Even though you purchased it. If buying isn't owning, then privacy isn't. See, Foot Sniffer agrees. Foot Sniffer agrees.
I think Foot Sniffer's just agreeing with you.
You agreed with me a second ago. I think that's a...
I think you're in cahoots with Foot Sniffer.
I don't think so.
I think you know who Foot Sniffer is. You just
No,
keep
I
going
thought
in
it.
one
I thought
direction.
I did, and obviously I was misinformed. Notice how I didn't say wrong.
We've already got that clip, buddy.
It will be bleeped out.
Oh,
Be the only thing that I ever say that is bleeped.
no, you say a lot that needs to be believed.
I do, but that's the only one that will be bleeped. You can't censor me. This is free speech.
But I think it is kind of dumb that they're trying to go strictly digital, no hard copies.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand why. Or, well, I do, because by the time you make the boxes for the games, you make the disc, you forward all the information over to the disc. Your profits go down a smidge
Slightly.
because you now have a manufacturing cost.
Right.
Well, if you go strictly digital to where they can just upload it directly from your servers, you're already paying your power bill and everything like that for your servers.
Mm-hmm.
So now your profit margins go up.
It goes up even more when you put into the fact that now you've essentially completely eradicated secondhand market.
Yeah, there's
Where
no need for...
you have created a monopoly of you have to come through us to buy this.
What'd Foot Sniffer say?
Sony has already came out with things on their PlayStation platform that if you don't play an online game for 30 days, they will make it to where you can't play that game again. Yes.
So that's what happened to my PlayStation.
So if you don't, your system has to be connected to Wi-Fi for 30 days. Or they will pull your license. Now, kicker with that, as soon as you cut it back on, it'll enact again. So I kind of get it to an extent because it is taking up storage in their bullshit.
I mean, I'll let you finish and I'll say what I'm going to say.
So what that is it's just saving storage in their cloud and all that.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Because me and my buddy Wesley were talking about that when that was first announced. We're like, that's bullshit. Then we got looking at it, I was like, okay. It's not as egregious as a lot of people made it out to be. The going away from physical media, I think is
that's
way more.
So what I was fixing to say, like you said, it frees up room in their cloud.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I forget what it is. I think the last time my charge come out is like $74, $76 for your monthly PlayStation Plus or yearly.
Oh, yearly makes more sense. I was about to say, you're getting fucked. No,
No,
it shouldn't
yearly.
be that.
Your yearly,
Like it's like 14 or something like that.
I think the last, because I just pay mine once a year and rock and roll with it. But it's, if I'm paying you $74 for the year and I stay too busy for a month, 2 months at a time to even hop on and play, I don't see why you disconnect my stuff from online play.
Right.
When I'm already paying you for that available storage.
Correct. It should stay on.
Yeah. So that's what I don't understand. And doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
If it was paid for monthly, I could see that. Where okay, well, they haven't been on for a month. Cut it. And it also should not renew. It should not auto renew at that point. And I bet it does.
Oh yeah, it most definitely auto renews. So
it does.
My payment came out back in the spring. Later on, I hadn't been on the game in 5-6 months. Been busy. Got on to play one day. Couldn't join any online games anywhere. I'm like, couldn't go to the shop. Nothing. And so I give up, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'll figure it out later. Well, months later, I finally get an email from Sony talking about agreeing to all this new stuff, and it reactivated my account, and I was able to get back on PlayStation Network and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 2 months ago, and since I've done that, I still haven't been back on the game. So mine's probably barred again.
Yeah.
And again, look at it this way. Theoretically, they have unlimited cloud storage.
A lot.
They've got a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, theoretically unlimited. But if you look at it as a storage unit facility,
mm-hmm.
if I'm paying my dues, you shouldn't go in there and kick my crap out of my storage unit.
Correct.
Just because I haven't been there to check on it and I haven't moved it in 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
As long as my money's good and it goes from my account to your account, leave my stuff where it's at. Mm-hmm. That's my thinking.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know exactly why it does that. That's my thoughts. That's what makes the most sense.
Yeah.
As far as that, but it's just odd that they would come out and do that.
And that's
especially around the time that it did, because that was April, and that's just a really slow time for any online service in general. Summers are always pretty slow for that.
We're lagging bad.
What the fuck?
I don't know what happened.
It's Sony. Sony did that.
Yeah.
Well,
it still shows we're live.
Yeah, it still shows we're live. We're good.
I don't know if we have any video footage. Foot Sniffer, if you're still there, can you see us?
We do.
Okay, we're back.
That was odd.
Everything
was good here, not there. What was I saying?
I don't recall.
I lost it.
Talking about it was slow in April.
Oh, yeah. In that industry, it's fairly slow. Your big times are around holidays, of course, like Christmas and all that. People get new games and whatnot. That's where you have a lot of latency issues with like new players and stuff like that. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
All right, so we've been lagging the whole time.
Fuck.
Yep. That's going to suck if this video is trash.
It shouldn't. We'll check it. You know what we can do on that one.
Which, I mean, I know watching us from here on our screen, it's always like a split second behind what we say and like our movements.
Mm-hmm.
But that's real time to video and everything transferring.
Yeah, you're going to have latency like that.
Yeah. But
that's normal.
That's about like a gym membership.
Mm-hmm.
If you open up a gym membership and they're auto drafting your account every month, you're never not going to be allowed to go in that gym. If you don't go in that gym for 2 years, as long as they're getting your money, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They're still getting paid.
They're not going to send you a message, an email, nothing. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while. We're going to terminate your membership if you don't show up. They're just going to keep taking your money.
Right.
And that was kind of the thing that pissed me off with Sony was they took my money. I didn't know I had already been barred from PlayStation Network. Same team. On?
I'm confused. I'm just as confused as you.
Y'all have been stuck on
the same team for me for about 10 minutes. Same screen?
Probably.
I think same screen.
I think someone's had a little too much to drink.
And it's not us for once.
Yeah, it's not us. But yeah, like I said, they took my money. I go to hop on like a week later,
mm-hmm.
and I can't even go online. All right, so here's what was real crazy, okay? So I was able to join online chat or online party
Mm-hmm.
and could talk with the people I was in a party with. When I tried to jump into the game with them, it wouldn't let me jump in the game.
And I think party chats are free for online, but an actual game with them, I think
Same
you have to pay
frame,
for.
my fault.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes more frame. Yeah.
That makes more sense. Same frame.
Frame, screen.
But I think party chat is free essentially for everybody on that system.
I wonder if that's why a lot of viewers don't stick around.
Oh, for the stream?
Because
quality?
they can hear us, but on stream, we're lagged so far back. Because, like, I've seen the numbers jump up there, and then, like, they're there for 2-3 minutes, and they're like, oh, this is kind of crappy video quality, so we're going to leave.
I don't know, not necessarily. We'll have to go back, because on our side, this is just essentially Twitch like what everybody else is using.
Yeah.
So, quality on there looks fine for me. I'll hop on Twitch and watch shit, and then just, like, dip out every now and again. Mainly, if I'm...
And which, it might be Foot Sniffer's connection.
It could be.
It might be on their side, kind of like how the other guy that messaged me, that the audio kicked out. It might have just been on him, which I haven't seen him back in. He may have been one of the ones that jumped back in. And he's having difficulty on his end, so he's jumping in and out, trying to catch back on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just could be connection issues. But
I guess that's my biggest fear is like 90% of the problems that we have, I feel like it's on our end, and most of the time it's not.
It's hard to say.
Because, again,
we're
two retards that don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And so we really don't know if our equipment's failing. We do not have the best equipment. We have decent equipment.
I think our equipment's great.
Mics and camera, yeah. Wi-Fi is a little our TV is
I mean, you know.
I mean, the TV was free.
It's a monitor.
Yeah.
It does its job.
Yeah.
Definitely the computer is... probably needs to be updated.
I need to update mine, but after I saw prices, I'm not.
That's me. I'm like, I got other things I can...
I have other things that are more important at the moment.
This one works. It's fine. So I think it's... oh, shit. It's coming up on 10 years old.
Mine's older than that. I've got
older
a dinosaur.
Than mine. Yeah.
Mine's almost as thick as the TV.
Damn. Damn.
Where's it at? There it is. It's just up there on the shelf.
Damn, that's a big bitch.
Like, it's almost as thick as that notepad holder that's above it.
I've got books that are thinner than that.
Yeah.
That's
I got that.
That's a big computer.
Well,
if it was any thicker, I would think you was a cop.
I've had that computer. There's no way yours is 10 years old.
It is. I bought mine for college. It's not yet, but it's coming up there pretty quick. I bought this in 2018. So I got 2 more years.
So that's 8 years.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, I got mine around 13 or 14. I'm 26, fixing me 27. I'll go on there. Yeah, no. I would put mine at being, we'll say 14.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put it at 12, 13 years, roughly speaking.
Yeah.
That's if my math. In which it wasn't the newest, latest, greatest thing when I got it. It was on sale because it was outdated.
Mm-hmm.
It done its job when I had it. Because I'm pretty sure I got mine. I may have got mine for college, so I may not got it at 13. No, I was definitely older because I had to do online work.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have one computer in the whole house, and my dad stayed on it 90% of the time. Playing on Facebook.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I probably need to look. I could probably find the year it was manufactured in. But it was, like I said, it was outdated when I got it.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at it, it's thick one.
Yeah.
I think I might have had one like that. It was around that same thickness. It's a pretty big one.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I need to get a new computer, but a guy I work with just went and bought, he just bought a new PC to play online.
I've got a lot of friends that do that, and I'm just like, I ain't got a clue where to start, and that's a lot of fucking jack.
Yeah. I applaud the guys that build their own.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Granted, you can buy kits, but still. And this is coming from a man that is a mechanic. I'm used to tearing things apart and putting stuff back together. But granted, if I ever like looked into it, it's probably not as complicated as what I think.
Yeah.
But it is highly complex, and I'm like, yeah, I would most definitely screw this up if I ever tried to start on this.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's so much out there of like,
you gotta know
what's the best thing, and computers, anything electronic, progresses so fast. What might be the best thing today, 2 weeks later, oh, that's outdated.
Yeah.
It genuinely progresses so quickly that you can't hardly keep up with technology.
Yeah, and there's no way to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they roll out brand new phones that are bigger and better every year.
Mm-hmm.
The aftermarket market on computers is even faster because they don't have deadlines or release dates to make these giant releases. They just release parts.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're constantly producing stuff.
And heck, probably no sooner than a part rolls off the assembly line, they're already halfway done with the next latest and greatest thing to come out for it.
Yeah.
So pretty much you can say by the time that part is manufactured, shipped out, and you buy it, it's already virtually outdated because the new up-to-date, better system.
That's almost up.
Yeah, it's coming out in the next 3 weeks.
That's like Apple. But I mean, theirs is, you can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference with shit.
Yeah.
Like, what is yours, a 15?
No, yours is 14.
14? Yeah. I had a 14, and then I upgraded the 17? Whatever the orange one is. I don't know.
17 or 18? I think yours is 18.
Maybe. I don't know. But I can't tell the difference.
Yeah. And I
can't tell one bit of difference.
I had the opportunity, when I got this one, I had the opportunity to get the 16.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not paying $1,000 for a dang phone in that moment.
No, the only reason I got this was because it was around Christmas, and they're like, yeah, if you trade in your 14 or whatever, then you get this one, and it's no additional charge. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It locked me into a contract a little bit longer, but I'm paying the same thing, so like,
yeah.
Fuck it.
That was the thing I confused the guy about on this one. Whenever I went, I just got my insurance money back from when I wrecked my truck.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a lot of pocket change. No longer have that pocket change. But my phone was outdated. I was still rolling with like a 10.
Damn, I ain't seen a 10 in a while.
I was still rolling with a 10 or 11 whenever the 16s were out. So that was the difference between what I had versus what everybody else was running out and buying.
Mm-hmm.
And the only real reason I updated was because, just as well as you know and everybody else probably knows, every time Apple releases an update, it's beneficial to the newer phones. It also
slows the older phones.
It has a background programming that purposely slows your older phones down, forcing you to constantly update and go to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I think they've changed that in the more recent updates because they did get sued for that.
Oh, really?
Yes, there was a class action lawsuit that if you actually signed up for it, you would have got paid. But they don't. They purposely don't let that get out.
Yeah, that's a hush ordeal.
Yeah.
Because if everybody in the mom would have found out about that and got paid for it, Apple would have went under.
Well, I mean, they still have to pay the allotted amount, but the less people that sign up for those class actions, they get more money. The more people that sign up, then it's distributed.
Yeah, more evenly.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you have 100,000 folks sign up for it, you're looking like $10 a piece.
Yeah. But, I mean, Apple's such a large company that they can screw up like that. And, yeah, you got to pay $1 billion to a company like that. What's $1 billion?
Yeah.
It means nothing to them.
I almost said something, but I don't need to. Disclosure reasons and stuff. No, I can't. I'll tell you this after the fact.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. This is that is an off-screen topic and will never be brought back up on screen because I do not need to get in trouble. But yeah, so when I told the guy, I was like, I think I originally told him I wanted a 13. Just bump it up a little bit because 13s were fixing to be outdated or they already were. He was like, man, he's like, I don't have any 13s. I have 14s, 15s, and 16s. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, give me a 14. And he come over, he's like, okay, it's going to be X amount of dollars a month, blah, 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 blah. I said, what's the phone's price right here, right now? Like, total price. Well, it's X amount of dollars per month. I said, no. How much money to buy the phone today, walk away and not owe you another dollar for the phone? Well, it's X amount of dollars per...
Yeah, they don't like that because they don't make money off of that. They make money off the plans.
Yeah. I said, bro, what's the price for the phone? Complete and total amount. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's over the next 30 months. I want to know the full price tag for this phone. And he was like, $700-800 maybe. Mm-hmm. Today. I said, okay, cool. Whipped out my wallet. Said, run me for the full amount of the phone plus a case. Mm-hmm. Okay, pick a case. So I walked over to the wall. Or actually, it came free with a case.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I grabbed the case off the wall, walked back over, and he told me what total. I was like, okay, cool. Shoot. Walked the car, walked out the door. I had somebody try and tell me later on, like, it's cheaper if you go through with the plan. No, it's not.
It's not. It's more expensive.
That's like, little hidden secret for the car industry. The more money you can put down on a car, the better. Which, granted, that's kind of a given.
Right.
But, okay, if you're looking at a used car, say $20,000. Well, you got 21 in the bank. You've been saving up a long time, worked your butt off, trying to save up and buy this car. Mm-hmm. So you do that, and if anything, put 19 down. Yes, that drops your account down to 2. But you used to have $2,000. Mm-hmm. If you can't survive off of $2,000 to your next paycheck, you need to reevaluate your life.
Yeah.
But because if you put down 5 on that $20,000 car over the next 3 to 5 years, however long you get your loan extended to, you're paying almost double. Granted, I know the interest rate percentage doesn't say that, but you're paying almost double the amount of what the value of that car is by the time you finish the note.
That's true.
Because, granted, 97% of cars lose half their value the moment they drove off the lot brand new.
Mm-hmm. I think on average it's 20%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Toyota is one of the only ones. I'm not going to say the only one, but it's one of the few that holds their market value the longest. Mm-hmm. You look at we're 26, fixing to be in 27. If you look at a 07, 06 Toyota Tundra, Toyota Tacoma, Camry, those main 3, the most common vehicles you see all over the roads, if you look at those and turn around and like, okay, I'm going to buy it used. you're still going to have to pay almost 20 grand for those cars because they hold their value because they're so dependable. I might be a little biased, but this is coming from somebody that has worked on them at a dealer. One of my favorite cars to see, and this is going to be very ironic to say, that came into my shop time and time again was a 2001 or 2 Toyota Corolla with 500,000 miles plus. The original motor and tranny in it. The first time I ever worked on this car, I wrote it up. It had some oil leaks.
Mm-hmm.
I replaced everything except the rear main seal on this motor. Oil pan, timing cover, valve covers. Done all that. Done a tune-up. Done a coolant flush and drain refill. Transmission refill. Put a new rack and pinion in the car because it was a little sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
Customer bought all of it. I done the work proper. I done it right. I done it good. I had a friend that up until about 2 years ago, every time this car come back in, he'd be like, "Man, your car's back." Well, the first few times, I was like, "Man, what car?" He said, "Your Corolla." "Man, what's on the odometer?" That was always my question. One of the last times he'd give me an update on it, that car was over 700,000 miles.
Dang.
Yeah. Still
rock and roll.
Now, granted, I don't know if maybe the customer sold the car, died, started going somewhere else, what happened to him after I left. But for 4 years after I had left the dealership, he would send me updates every time that car came in.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, they're great vehicles when you take care of them. Granted, all things have their issues, all things have their problems. But as for Toyotas,
you can't hardly kill them.
Yeah, you really can't. I was surprised my neighbor killed as many. His family actually give him the nickname Toyota Killer because he has killed so many. It was ridiculous.
That's like it with any of them. Toyota is one of the best ones. But, I mean, if you take care of them, they'll fucking last.
Oh, yeah.
They'll fucking last.
But, anyways, I think that's about all we got time for today.
Yep. I'm out of my Twisted Teas.
Oh, goodness. I guess we decided to end that at the right moment.
I did. It was perfect. It was.
Look at us go.
Yeah. Sometimes we do good.
Sometimes.
Very rare.
But anyways, it's been fun, guys. Y'all take care. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.